everyone, and welcome back to Neurodiverse Wrestling Obsessed. I'm your host, John Rhea, and today I'm going to be giving my predictions for Evolution, the second all-women's pay-per-view. And guys, I'm kind of 50-50 about the pay-per-view. I'm kind of hyped about some matches, but some matches I'm maybe not. And I'm interested in one match to see how it plays out. And if they execute it right, it could help the women's tag team division. So let's break it down. So we have the women's battle royal. The winner gets a chance at clash of pairs against I guess the champion of their choosing. They didn't really specify. And I'm going to give you my picks right now. I feel like Tiffany Valkyria is my top pick. She can go against Io. Io doesn't really have no one to fight. So having Stephanie win the battle royal and go against Io would be good. I could see maybe a call-up like a Lola Vice winning and then going after someone like Julia or a Last Legend. I could see Last Legend maybe winning. Or, hey, I'm going to say now, if they want to do a swerve, they could have someone like Chelsea Green win it so she can go against Tiffany Stratton. I wouldn't be mad. And I can see a couple people coming back in the battle royal like a Kelly, a Molly Holly, a Alundra Blaze. I could see maybe like a couple surprises like Victoria Crawford, like Alicia Fox, or Inspiration like Jessie and McKay, kind of like Billy and Prayden. I can see them kind of. Or you could spice things up and have a TNA girl win the battle royal. That could spice things up. The only thing I don't want is I think Nikki Bella's in the battle royal, and I just don't want her to win, but because I feel like she can get a title shot without winning. Like, you can book her versus Tiffany, like, that quickly. And hopefully she doesn't. And, yeah. So my top pick is Stephanie. My secondary prediction is more likely a NXT call-up or maybe a TNA girl wins to shake the pot. Then we have the NXT Women's Championship with Jacy Jayne and Jordynne Grace. And my pick is Jordynne Grace, because Blake is going to get involved, because Jacy Jayne girls are going to get involved. Because at Saturday nights, Great American Bash, Fatal Influence is going to win. I feel like Fatal Influence is going to win at Great American Bash, causing the match, because someone like Jasmine Nix or something happens with Jordynne Grace not getting along with Blake Monroe because of like store power, something like that, and Jacy Jayne like goes for a sneaky pin. I see that happening. So then this goes into Evolution when I feel like Jordan's about to pick up the win with the Juggernaut. Blake comes in trying to help Jordynne, but it just doesn't work. And then after the match, we have Blake Monroe taking out almost all the women, but then we get Masha Slamovich by ringside, or Masha gets involved near the end as well to build up the Slammiversary match that just got announced with both titles on the line. So I can see it going either Jordynne loses it because of Blake or loses it because of Masha, and Jacy Jayne picks up the win at a Great American Bash, but Jordynne Grace gets her payback at Evolution, taking the title. Because if Jordynne doesn't win the title, then what is she doing in NXT? Like, I thought she was going to get caught up with Stephanie. I thought at least at Battleground, they was just going to give it to Jordynne, and then Stephanie was going to be called up. I thought that was fine. So we have to see how that goes. Next match, we have Becky Lynch versus Bayley versus Lyra Valkyria for the Women's Intercontinental Championship in a three-way. Guys, this is my most anticipated match. I'm saying it now, this match is going to steal the card. This match is going to be the match that everyone's talking about. And I'm going to say it now, it has the best storyline going into it. We're getting good character growth from each woman, and Bayley's turning heel again. We're getting heel Bayley. I thought Lyra was turning heel. No, we're getting heel Bayley, because halfway through the match, Bayley's going to realize that she's like Becky. She wants gold. She's out here for friendships. And she's going to just go straight after Lyra. And I can see it going either way. I can see any of these women winning. So I can see if Becky wins, that makes Lyra and Bayley have a feud, and then Becky like defends the title against another woman. I can see Bayley winning and having Lyra go after Bayley, or I can see Lyra winning, Bayley and Becky go after her for a bit, but then they go after the women's tag titles as a heel group. So I can see it going either way, but I'm going to say now, this is going to steal the show. Then we get the women's tag team match. Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez versus Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair versus Asuka and Kairi Sane versus Sol Ruca and Zoria. I'm pretty surprised about this lineup. I thought we was going to get Natalya and Maxine for the Raw team. I'm not happy that Asuka is booked in the tag team again. Same with Kairi. They're both really good. Why can Kairi not go for the Intercontinental title and Asuka go for the main title? That's just my opinion. And Charlotte and Alexa, I like that they're in the tag team match. That makes sense. You don't want Charlotte being too overpowered. Keep her with Alexa for now. So Ruka makes the most sense, but at the same time, I could have saw Izzy and Tatum maybe. But I feel like Sol Ruca is going to be important in this match. Just for one reason only. So I can see it going to, I can see it going to three teams winning. Raquel and Roxanne winning to prove that they are women's tag team champion. Alexa Bliss and Charlotte winning to establish that team. Asuka and Kairi Sane winning. But they're not going to hold the titles for long. Because Asuka's going to start being annoyed that she's not getting pushed like Io. And I could see a couple weeks later, after defending the title, she turns on Kairi, blue mist in her, breaking her arm. And then Io comes in to save Kairi. Or, yeah, because I think Sol and Zoria are breaking up. Great American Bash, Sol's going to have a Zoria go back and forth with them. I think Sol's losing the North American title at Great American Bash. And that's going to just bring it into Evolution, and they're going to just fight and brawl, and that's going to lead into their team disbanding. Then we get Jade Cargill and Naomi in a no-hold-barred match. I'm saying it now, Naomi better win. Naomi's so good lately. Her whole with caution gimmick, the caution tape, being unhinged. This can be a match that Naomi can prove that she's just violent. Let Naomi use any weapon. Let her use a staple gun. Let Naomi use a bat. Let Naomi use like barbed wire. Let Naomi just go at it. Naomi can be pretty innovative. I would love to see that. And maybe this match can prove to people that Jade can wrestle. Because the first match they had at WrestleMania was good, but Jade was a little sloppy, I am going to admit. But I feel like this match could be good. And I can see it, Naomi winning, only because Bianca accidentally causes Jade the match. Yes, Bianca Belair, it's not a prediction. It's a spoiler. Bianca's going to show up trying to break the fight because she's going to be like, no, I can't see my two friends fight. You know, the whole dramatic thing she did at Elimination Chamber. Jade is like, what the hell you doing? Like, I don't get it. And Naomi takes advantage of it, knocking them both out and then winning. And that gets Jade heated while Bianca looks at her like, oh, I messed it up. Which leads into the next match. Will be Tiffany Stratton versus Trish Stratus. I feel like it's going to be a good match. I feel like it's going to be a good back and forth. They kind of look alike. They have similar movesets, so it's going to be kind of like interesting to see. And I see Tiffany winning. Trish is more like handing the torch to Tiffany. And after the match, I can maybe see Naomi trying to cash in, but then Jade and Bianca on the outside stops her. Like, it's a whole, like, the sparkle, a whole chaos. Or I can see someone who, like a Chelsea Green, who wins the Battle Royal, comes out and, like, looks at Tiffany. Or one of the SmackDown girls looking at Tiffany after she wins the match. And then we get the main event. The main event. So we had the World Women's Championship, Io Sky and Rhea Ripley. Guys, I'm sad to say it, but do not let Rhea Ripley win. She's too OP. She's literally the Goku. She's literally the Naruto. The she's literally the Vin Diesel of the women's division. Nothing can beat her. And it's not going to work if she gets the title because you don't have a top card. That's why you need someone like a Stephanie Twin the Battle Royal to build more women up. And to have EO retain the title would be good because we get more storylines with EO. Because we have the Kairi Sane, we have the Asuka, but with Rhea, the only storyline we can really get is her and EO, her and Raquel. And I'm not trying to be rude, but Rhea Ripley needs to move to SmackDown. We need a shakeup. Like, I'm saying it now, Rhea on Raw is getting stale. Too many people are fighting her. She needs new opponents. They need to freshen it up. I want to see Rhea versus Tiffany. I want to see Rhea versus Naomi. Rhea versus Nia again. Or, you know what? Like, give us Rhea versus, like, Julia. Or Rhea versus, like, Mia Yim. Like, freshen it up. Rhea needs new opponents. Let her lose and let her transfer to SmackDown, like they're kind of doing with LA Knight, because LA Knight is moving to Raw. Do something like that. And that's pretty much my prediction, guys. Hopefully you guys liked it. And I will see you guys next time. And hopefully this pay-per-view is good. I'm kind of skeptical because the booking ain't really good. But hopefully we get some surprise returns or like some twists that really makes the pay-per-view good. Because it's the second women's pay-per-view of all time. Like, I feel like a pay-per-view like this should not just be every 2-3 years. If they're gonna do it, make it like a yearly event. Or hey, maybe not a pay-per-view. You can do like a 3-hour special on Netflix or on Peacock, do a 2-hour special, like Saturday Night's Main Event. You could do something like that with Evolution, like once a year. But I am a women's wrestling fan, so this does frustrate me seeing how some of the women are booked. Because women are as good as the men, and it's kind of frustrating seeing some of them not booked well. So hopefully they prove people wrong when the show starts. But hopefully you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys next time.